and I created an advisory board in this case. I have a very broad network. I was able to draw from that network of people that I knew would be great to be on the advisory board. And at the same time, I created an internal board. Some places call it an executive board. Sometimes it's an operational board. But that board, and the way I do it, is that shareholders, owners, CEOs, or I'll call key executives, like if there's a CEO, a CFO plus, especially in private equity, they share duties or responsibilities and capabilities with maybe a COO, or they could be the CEO. Typically, there is no COO, so they do some of that. They do not sit on that internal board. That internal board is made up of your other leadership team or key employees or people with P&L responsibility. And then I can facilitate. I like to step in. I do not sit on that board, even as an interim CEO or a CEO. But then I try to facilitate the communication flow between the advisory board and the internal operational board or executive board. And that helps because then we could take that information, I could float up to the executive team, which would be me, CFO, and then on to the board of directors. The governing board has access to the advisors, the advisory board. So that's a way of getting a lot of horsepower into a company at a very small, I wouldn't say small, but a very economical financial hurdle versus going out and hiring one of the big consulting firms that's going to be a $3-4 million engagement. And you get a lot of firepower of people who have operational expertise, who know how to do this and have done it. They just didn't read about it in a book. They know how to execute. Those are the kind of people that I like to bring on. And so I've done that. That's how I did it in that respect.